Honey has anti-inflammatory properties so powerful it can even protect your kidneys from high blood pressure and inflammation, two serious causes of kidney damage. But this is only true for real, raw honey. The fake honey many brands sell nowadays, on the other hand, is worse than sugar. Gathering here today, we will uncover one of the darkest secrets of the food industry. Is it really honey what you are buying from the grocery store? The truth is that honey is the third most fake food in the world behind milk and olive oil. And that may be very bad for your kidney health. Real, raw unpasteurized honey has a ton of health benefits for your kidneys. So the question is, what happens to your kidneys when you start eating honey? First of all, the phytonutrients in honey are going to help improve your antioxidant status. Having more antioxidants means that the kidneys are protected from free radicals, a cause of kidney damage. Honey also has anti-inflammatory properties that can fight inflammation. Inflammation is not just a cause of various forms of chronic pains, it's also caused by and a cause of kidney damage. Honey can help. Yes, raw honey can have impressive health benefits to help improve kidney function. Where raw honey shines is in its content of bioactive plant compounds and antioxidants. These antioxidants can lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol, lower triglycerides, and even reduce the risk of blood clot formation in your arteries. And incredibly, raw honey is even considered a low glycemic index food. Yes, today we will also see when diabetes patients can have honey. But unfortunately, most honey you can find off the shelf in the supermarket is fake honey, usually mixed with high fructose corn syrup. Fake honey doesn't have health benefits and should be avoided. It's not very different from sugar. But don't worry, I'll show you the best way to find real honey in a moment, so please don't skip that part of the video. Before that, very important. Can you eat honey if you have diabetes? As incredible as it may seem, recent study linked honey consumption to a lowered HbA1c level in diabetic patients. HbA1c is one of the most important markers for diabetes, and the lower this level is, the better. In this study, patients were administered either 5 grams or 15 grams or 25 grams per day of real, raw honey and compared to a placebo group. Here's what the researchers found out. After 4 months, a significant reduction in HbA1c levels was observed in all dosage groups where honey was consumed. Moreover, a decrease in total cholesterol was noted in individuals who consume honey in doses of 5 to 25 grams. Researchers believe this incredible result is due to the powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties of honey. What they used in this study is raw and pasteurized honey that was analyzed for purity before being administered. Okay guys, these findings are absolutely incredible. I mean, they are actually using honey to treat diabetes. Isn't that amazing? It's worth noticing, however, that patients with HbA1c level of 8 and above were not included in the study, and that there are other studies disputing these claims. So, should you be adding more honey to your diet if you have diabetes? This really depends on your diet. Some dietitians recommend their patients to completely avoid added sugar, honey included, and some will tell you to just eat it in moderation. Raw honey has a glycemic index of 55, which is classified as a medium. Therefore, raw honey should be safe in small amounts for individuals with diabetes. But still, if you take insulin, it's very important to count the number of carbohydrates, including honey, that you take each day. So you may eat some honey if you can fit it in your daily allowance for carbs, but you will need to take enough insulin to cover it. Yes, moderation is key here. And even more important, you should only eat real honey. not the fake stuff certain brands are selling these days. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. How can you tell if the honey you are buying is real, raw honey? The big problem with honey is that supermarkets mostly sell low quality, sometimes even counterfeit honey. Supermarket honey is typically heated to very high temperatures, which essentially cooks out all the health benefits of the honey. Even worse, what many brands do is mixing this pasteurized honey, which doesn't have many benefits to begin with high fructose corn syrup and artificial sugar. This would skyrocket the glycemic index of this fake honey, making it unsafe for diabetics. So be careful. Fake honey is very bad, not just for people with diabetes. Fluctuations in blood sugar, like those caused by added sugar consumption, are a major cause of chronic inflammation that can lead to heart disease, kidney disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Actually, discovering that many brands were pushing fake honey as the real thing was quite a scandal. The ACCC even fined 2 companies for selling turkey sugar syrup labeled as honey. And to make things worse, today there are few federal standards for honey, no government certification, and no consequences for making false claims. In fact, even honey labeled as organic and pure do not indicate that the honey was unheated. Not so funny when you think about diabetic people that will get a spike in blood sugar levels for eating a supposedly healthy food. So how can you find real raw honey? First, don't go to the grocery store or to the supermarket to buy honey. Go to your nearest farmer's market. Raw honey looks like this. It has a lot of crystals. So, buy locally produced honey and you are much more likely to get a product that is 100% honey derived from bees and not some unhealthy, industrially made sugary mixture. As an alternative, if you can't find honey directly from the beekeeper, to make sure you are buying raw honey, look at the label. It should say 100% raw or unpasteurized. Words like organic and pure do not indicate that the honey was unheated. Not all brands can be trusted, so I've linked down in the description some that are, however, known to be safe. And now that you have found real honey, what about making a healthy, super tasty smoothie with it? This is a real kidney tonic made with few genuine and super healthy ingredients with a ton of health benefits. It can help you lower your cholesterol levels, stabilize blood sugar levels, and to alkalize your body. Watch it now to know more. It's up here. And this is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless.